is up, guys? I have just finished a Pilates class and I'm actually feeling quite sore, and this has been since yesterday. So I have decided to make a little stretching session and doing it live in case you guys would like to join me and do it with me. So basically it's going to focus a lot on the lower body, okay? Basically the glutes. The butt. It's really, I'm really sore and I feel like I really need to get a nice stretch. So in case you would like to join me, just grab a mat, or you can also be on your mat and put a towel, you know. Okay, so I'm going to get started, but first I better just put my laptop on charge. So I will be leaving this session later on our page, on the page as well, in case you would like to give it a try later on. Okay, so let me just check. Ooh, you can't see my head. Okay, so let's see if I can bring this a bit backwards, just like that. Okay, I can lift it up a bit, just like that. Let's see. Okay, very good. Okay, so let's start from the center of our mat. Okay, we're going to have our feet hip-width apart and we're just going to roll our shoulders back, okay, and just relax. Okay, this is going to be a nice stretching session, and we're going to lift the arms up here and bringing them forward, and try also to have the shoulders really down away from the ears, that when you are lifting up you can actually feel the shoulders stretching, lifting them up and bringing them forward. Okay, now we're going to do the side. We're going to bring them up to the side here and bringing them out. Stretch those spines out. Good. One more time, lifting it up. Inhale and exhale. Stretch it out. Okay, so we're going to the edge of our mat and we're going to keep our legs straight. We're going to stretch the hamstrings. So we're basically going down like this, holding it here for a bit. There's going to be a lot of holding here, okay? Bringing it up, and now we're going back down, but a bit lower than before. Just the hands on the shins here, holding it here, keeping that neck straight, and lifting it up. And we're gonna go down again. Lower than before. You can arrange the feet here if you want. Holding it here. Feel the stretch in the hamstrings. And slowly lifting it up. We're going to do that one more time. If you can, bring the hands down on the mat, holding it here. You can also just get that balance there, the stability. Holding it here for a bit. You can also bring the head down, chin to the chest, and slowly up. Now while we are here, let's just grab hold of our elbows and just bring it down, really bring it down. And get that further stretch in the hamstrings here. You're inhaling, and when you exhale, you can bring it in forward. Now bring the hands on the shins and slowly roll up with control. Okay, now it's time. Let's start working on our hips first. So we're bringing one leg here, okay? Make sure that the knee is above the ankle, okay? And you're going to rest the leg. You can also walk slightly a bit further to get a more stretch there. Holding it here. You can also rest here in case it starts to feel uncomfortable or it hurts, okay? So it's perfectly fine. And just hold it here. Getting a few breaths in. Good. Okay, bring the knee in. Give me a child's pose here. Stretch the arms forward. And slowly getting up. And we're going to do the other side. Bring the other foot forward. And bring it here. Just make sure that the ankle is above the wrist for that good balance, okay? And just get that stretch. One side will feel a bit harder than the other, and that's okay. We'll just try and work on having them balanced. You can stretch even further if you want. Yes. Ooh, that feels good. Very good. Alright, hands on the mat. Another child's pose here. A little break, right? And now we're going to get into a down dog before we go on our backs. So tuck your toes in the mat and you're going to lift the knees up and bring those heels down and feel the stretch happening in the calves here. Hold it here. Bring the knees in. Hover a bit. And then bring the hips up. And the heels down. Just like that. Now let's do a little spinal wave. Lift the heels up, curve the back, and we're going to bring the chest up. So we are working a lot of muscles here right now, okay? We are stretching the abs, working the arms, working the core, stretching the hamstrings. Whew, that feels good. One more time. Heels up, get the back, feel the shoulder blades, and just up. Very good. Okay, bring it down. And we're going to turn on our backs now. Slowly bring it down. Stretch long. And we're going to start with some hamstring stretch first. We're going to take it easy. So first, we're going to bring in the knee, holding it here. Bring it into the side, and you will start feeling a little stretch in the IT band as well. Good. And bringing it to the other side. Try and focus on having the hips square to the mat, knee close to the floor, holding it there. And breathe. Okay, let's stretch the other side. This is just a little warm up for now, okay? So bring it in, hold it here. Bring it in close to the chest. And don't strain yourself. This is a stretching session. So really just focus on having that stretch in the muscles. Nothing extraordinary. Bring it to the side. Other arm open, flat on the floor. and bring it in. Push it in until you feel the stretch. And focus on trying to keep the hips square to the mat. That's how you will feel the stretch happening in the glutes. Doing it to the outer side now. Bring it out. Try and bring it close to the floor if you can. And bring it in. Now we're going to do another kind of hamstring stretch. So we're going to keep the knee bent and we're going to lift the leg up and we're going to hold it straight, okay? Point the toes. When you point the toes, you will feel a different kind of muscles stretching, okay? So we're inhaling and exhale. Try and keep the shoulders away from the ears. Inhale and exhale. Good. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Now we're going to bring the other leg down. Yes. It will feel more. You'll feel the stretch more here working, and you probably might be shaking a bit as well. Don't forget, you can always bend the knee if you want to. And inhale, exhale. We're going to keep it straight and we're going to bring it to the midline here, feeling the IT band stretching, and you can also bring it in slightly forward over the midline. Really feel the stretch here. Oh, that feels good. Breathe, relax. Don't hold your breath. We're supposed to be relaxing here, okay? Okay, and we're going to bring it to the outer side if you want. You can still bend the knee if you want, okay? We're going to bring it here to the side. It's funny that it doesn't show on the camera, like, you know, and I'm short, but... And just focus on trying to keep the hips square to the mat, okay? Lower back still straight. Inhale and exhale. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Very good. And bring it in. And now we're going to stretch the other side. So stretch long for a bit. Let's just give a little break to our legs here. Point and flex. Point and flex. Now we're going to bend that knee that we just worked. And we're going to bring the other leg up. Keeping it straight. Toes pointed. Shoulders away from the ears. And just breathe. Inhale. And exhale. You can bring it in forward if you want. Holding it there. In case you're uncomfortable, just bend the knee. It's not a problem. Good. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Very good. And now we're going to bring it to the other side. Grab it from the outer side. Rest the other hand and bring it here. Bring the other leg down. Hold it here. Focus on having that leg straight. Working on that stretch. Inhale and exhale. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Now we're going to do it to the other side, but I guess I will be bumping my foot here, so I'll just bend the knee, holding it here, and bring in the knee close to the floor. And just breathe. One last breath here. Inhale. And exhale. And bring it up. Bring those knees in. Give them a nice hug here. Just circular motions. Just like that. Ooh. Feels good. And we're going to do it to the other side. Very good. Okay, let's do some figure fours here. We're going to have one leg out and the other foot over the quad, bringing into the space, and we are going to bring in the thigh close to the chest, and you will feel a nice stretch happening in the side of the butt here. Hold it there, keep the feet flexed. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Getting comfortable in the discomfort, right? Okay, we're going to do the other side. Let's give our knees a little hug here first. And we're going to do the other side into a figure four here, keeping the foot flexed, and make sure that the ankle is over the quad, alright? And into the space, keeping the feet flexed, and bring it in. Ooh, really bring it in. And you can also, with the elbow, you can push the knee down, and you can get that extra stretch there. Try and hold it, alright? Do not get hurt, don't strain yourself, don't hold your breath, okay? Just enjoy the stretch. You can also just bring it in and then push it out again, okay? Working our way up into that flexibility. Hold it there. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Okay, one more time here. Inhale and exhale. All right, bring it down and stretch long here. Oh, that feels really good. That really feels good. Okay. Now we are bringing our legs up into a happy baby. So option one, you can just hold it here. You're going to have your knees close to the chest, flexing the foot, the feet, just holding it here. If you want that bit extra, you're going to grab your feet here and you are going to push those feet down, bringing the knees closer to the floor, okay? It's a fun movement, it's a funny movement as well, but it's actually quite a challenging one. So you can move from side to side just a little, all right? Because you can easily just lose balance and end up falling on one side. So just bring it here and enjoy stretching the hips. Very good. All right, and we're going to turn on our bellies here for a nice child's pose before we head to another stretch. But for now, just slide your hands forward. Keep those knees the width of the mat. Stretch long here. And slowly getting up. And now we're getting into a half pike. So we're going to have one leg forward and the other knee bent. And we're going to reach towards our foot here. You can just stay here if you want, but then eventually start moving your crown towards the foot and then bringing the chest forward, holding it here. And the more you bring the head lower, the more you feel the stretch happening. Woo. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Slowly getting up. Give me a full pike here, and then we will get into the half pike with the other leg. Bring it here, leg straight, chest forward, head forward. Feel that stretch in the hamstrings. And slowly roll up. Going to bend the knee here. Going to do the other side. And bring it forward. This actually feels harder than the other side. And breathe. Breathe into the stretch. Inhale and exhale. Bring it forward. Slowly getting up. I'm going to do a little butterfly before we get into our last stretch for the hamstrings. So bring your feet together, hold on to your ankles, okay? And basically it's like our legs are the butterfly wings, okay? So we're just going to move them here a bit. You can bring the feet really in, okay? Just the heels in, shoulders away from the ears. Woo, that's good. All right. All right, and now we are getting on all fours. And we're going to bring one leg forward, okay? And just hold it here. And you're going to actually be bringing the hips back, okay? So not too much, because it will start hurting. Just holding it here. And then as we go along, we can just bring it in forward just a little. Just holding it here. Get the stretch in. Hold it there. Ooh, that feels good. Good. And inhale. Exhale. Now we're going to bend the knee. We're going to get into a pigeon here. You can have your knees bent if you want. Just try and focus on having the hips square to the mat, okay? Or you can also have your leg straight. And bring those hips square to the mat. As I always say, the belly button is looking straight. Hold it there. And the stretch in the glutes, obviously. Very nice. Now we're going to work on the other leg. Bring the other heel forward, digging it into the mat here. Keeping that foot flexed, okay? And hold it here for now. This requires a lot of work and a lot of practice, so it's okay if it feels hard. I'm actually working on it as well. Bring it in forward, just a little. And hold it here. This is actually one good way to work towards the splits. I've never done a split actually, but I have to be honest, don't know if I would actually be able to one day. But as I said, everything requires practice. Whatever it is, whatever you want to learn, whatever skill you want to be perfect in, you just have to keep on practicing. Whew. And slightly bring it in forward. Ooh. Okay, slowly getting up. Ooh, feel the stretch. Okay, let's get into that pigeon pose. We are bringing the knee down. You can stay here for a bit, alright? And then we can get into that full pigeon here. Get that leg straight. You could try and have your leg 90 degrees, okay, which is not easy. That would be a challenge. So hold it there. And just breathe. Focus on having this leg straight, the back one, alright? That's how you will feel the stretch happening here. And just hold it here. Inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Alright, hands on the mat. Let's do a little stretching here with a down dog. Tuck your toes in the mat, bringing the hips up and heels down, and now bringing the knees hovering over the mat and stretch it here. Okay, walk your feet towards your hands and we're going to hold it here for a bit. Hold it here. Hands on the mat to keep with that balance. And now we are slowly going to roll up with control, vertebrae by vertebrae. Ooh, oh my, that was a good stretch. That was a good stretch for the lower body. My legs, my hips really feel fired up, melted. Right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you're feeling better, and I wish you guys a very, very happy weekend. There's going to be another Pilates virtual class tomorrow. In case you would like to join, you can get in touch with me. Other than that, I actually enjoyed this stretching session, so I will probably do another one sometime next week. So stay tuned. Sounds like a radio, right? Right, guys, have a nice weekend and take care and stay safe. Bye.